Now, joining me for a discussion on this is Dr. Stella Ozigi. She's the Executive Director of Roberto Schools in Abuja. Thank you so much for joining in, Stella. Good to have you in.
Thank you.
Yes, now, quick one. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected children in schools. They've not been able to go to schools, and the disturbing stories we're having right now, a report from the United Nations Children's Emergency Fund, is almost 500 million children are affected. And yes, we have had children with who have been educating themselves online. What do you make of this, especially for children who have not been able to educate themselves online?
It's actually, knowing that, this pandemic has actually stopped a lot of children from learning. If you actually look at it, most children in the public sector and even lots of private schools who don't have the opportunity to actually learn are not there. Most of them are out of school, and that means that their learning is being affected, and children are basically not learning. And if you look at the percentage, just stated by the UN, lots of children have been out of school for the past 5 months, which is totally it's unexpected, and this has definitely had an impact on. This will definitely have an impact on the learning, and then also on their psychological, mindset and
the psychology.
So
talk to us about the psychological effect.
Okay, thank you very much. So for children, right, learning is a natural, phenomenon for them. And looking at the way things have been, they have been deprived from getting in touch with their mates, their classmates, and teaching and their teachers as well. So that means that psychologically they have been some form of imbalance, in their mindset and in the way they think. Practically, you find out that most children love to play. Play is a very key part of learning, and they have been deprived of having this form of play, especially kinesthetic learners who are very active and they love to do things. They love to see. Some children are visual learners, and some are auditory learners. So for children who love to play, they have been deprived from having that interaction and that form of engagement with both their mates and their teachers.
Quick one now.
For them, learning has actually...
Yeah, quick one. The schools are about to open. Do you think you're ready? I mean, your school, for instance, are you ready for that, considering the fact that the schools that have already opened are beginning to register cases of COVID-19 victims?
For us, we needed to adhere strictly to the guidelines, and so for private schools who are, for our school in Abuja right now, we have actually ensured that we put all the policies in place, all the safety measures, the hand washing, the nose mask. You can't get into the school without that, and obviously because we have children who have come to write their exams, that's the SS3 students. We also have the GSS3 students. So we have ensured that we put all necessary measures in place. We've had inspections from the DQA. They've come twice to inspect, to ensure that everything is okay. And to the best of our knowledge, we've done all we need to do best. And and the children are there. But however, for the children as well, it's not been easy, because not seeing their friends for months, and being deprived of having that interaction. It's quite challenging for them, but they've had to just cope.
Stella, thank you so much, Dr. Stella. I wish we could go on. Thank you so much. And